Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Employers are being cautioned against implementing massive wage increases. The Bank of Jamaica says a large jump in salaries could have a negative impact on inflation. Unemployment hit a historic low of 4.5% as of April, accompanied by a steady increase in employed Jamaicans. Despite this, some industries are still experiencing a labor shortage, a phenomenon which could create a double-edged sword situation for inflation.
From the bank's perspective, this could become a threat to inflation if labor shortages translates into large wage increases and higher prices.
This concern comes after the government implemented a multi-billion-dollar increase in wages for public sector workers, including parliamentarians, under the new Public Sector Compensation Review Program. Central Bank Governor Richard Biles has therefore cautioned businesses in the private sector. These entities typically have continuous wage increases.
If we do get large wage increases and those translate into increased prices, then we are going to have a new cost push effect on inflation. If those wage increases are A, not that substantial, or B, accompanied by increased productivity, then the impact on price increases should be nominal and not so much of a threat.
So, how much is too far?
If the wage increases are nominal, that is within, say, the 7%, or 6 to 7% inflation that we are currently experiencing, the impact won't be that significant. If it is accompanied by increase in productivity, again, it will be ineffective.
Annual inflation as of July was 6.6%. That's, however, coming from a peak of 11.8% in April last year, a time when a number of businesses were still recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic, and wages in many firms were not adjusted based on inflation trends. Let's head to the foreign currency market now. Banks and cambios are selling the US dollar for an average $155.78. $115.21 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. The average cost for the pound is $198.97, while it's costing $171.47 for the euro. And the JSE index lost 1,867 points, while the junior market index declined by less than a point. Among the 45 winners were Jamaica Public Service 7% shares, MPC Caribbean Clean Energy US dollar shares, First Rock Real Estate Investments, Caribbean Assurance Brokers, and Consolidated Bakeries Jamaica. The 45 decliners included Elite Diagnostic, Trans-Jamaican Highway 8% shares, Siboney Group, Access Financial Services, and JMMB Group 7.15% cumulative redeemable preference shares, now 15 stocks traded firm. And that's the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.